Dallas police are revealing more details about the moments before an off-duty officer shot a suspect inside a southwest Dallas fast food restaurant yesterday. The suspect died. Fox 4's Sean Rabb has been following this story, and Sean's in our Dallas newsroom. What are police revealing today, Sean?
Well, Officer Courtney Howard was in uniform and on his way to an off-duty part-time job. His Sunday turned upside down when he stopped to get something to eat.
An officer walking in on a Sunday morning trying to get himself something to eat was the last thing he wanted to do was get in a deadly force confrontation.
That's what Dallas police say happened Sunday morning a little after 10 at this southwest Dallas Taco Bell. 10-year veteran Officer Courtney Howard went inside and saw the suspect, 18-year-old Kendrick Bernard McDaniel. These pictures provided by his family, who did not want to interview with us earlier. Officer Howard reportedly saw McDaniel in the restaurant with a blunt, marijuana-packed cigar behind his ear. The officer gave a verbal command to McDaniel, who we are told cursed the officer. That's when, according to witnesses and video surveillance inside the restaurant, McDaniel turned and ran from Officer Howard.
Suspect McDaniel began running towards the door and began reaching into the front of his waistband. Suspect McDaniel fell over a metal rail that was positioned in front of the door. As he fell, he started to draw a black handgun from the front of his waistband. Fearing for his life, Officer Howard fired his weapon at Suspect McDaniel.
McDaniel, who had a criminal record, died Sunday night at Methodist Hospital. His is the 13th officer-involved shooting this year, the 7th where the suspect has died.
Whatever's going on, hey, we need to have some group discussions about this because it's turning deadly, drastic, too fast.
Protesters with signs reading Trayvon 6 outside Dallas Police headquarters. They've been protesting since the last police shooting June 12th. Before the 7th man was killed, they want the police to talk to the community about its deadly force use. All right, Officer Howard on administrative leave. It's a matter of routine in any officer-involved shooting. Now, back in 2005, Courtney Howard shot someone at his home. Police this morning say he was simply protecting his property, but there have been no other incidents with him involving shooting while he's been in uniform.
All right, Sean, give us some context here. These numbers, and when you talk about anything like this, murder rates or officer-involved shooting, hard to put them into context. Can you? 13 shootings, 7 killed this year. Is that unusual?
Well, yes and no. Now, over the last 3 years or so, police averaged between 12 and 18 officer-involved shootings per year. So 13, not unusual. But 6 months into the year, at this pace, there could be more officer-involved shootings than we've seen in recent years. 7 people have been in deadly force situations killed by police this year, and that's more than we've seen the last few years. If you go back to 2009, the most killed by Dallas police in 1 year had been 6. Of course, we're past that now.
Sean, I watched that news conference that you attend. I thought the police seemed confident. They have it all on video, and they seemed like it was they were confident about this.
Right. There are cameras inside the Taco Bell that validate what the officer has said. In addition to that, witnesses, and 2 of those witnesses were 2 men who were with McDaniel. They tell the same story Courtney Howard tells, so police feel confident that it was a justified shooting in this case.
All right, Sean Rabb in the Dallas Newsroom.